Okay, so welcome to today's event, the second day of the challenge, the 3 days Nigerian dropshipping retreat. The second day, welcome. All right. So yesterday we discussed the Nigerian dropshipping business model. Okay, was a little bit touched, but first of all, it's about how we, manage our businesses on the internet. What does it mean to really be a business manager online? Internet business management was what I called it, the IBM. We treated that so clearly to explain to you how you should be able to manage your business, not just the definition, just like you would see in school or stuff like that. So let me throw the question right now. What are the three things, that makes up an IBM tool, all right? Or what are the three things that you need to consider as an internet business manager? The very first thing you do is what? Please, somebody help us. If he's on the chat or voice, anyone, we are listening. The number one thing in the IBM funnel was what? Okay, can anybody hear me at all? All right, Lami Aaron said a market. So I drew a funnel here yesterday. So based on the IBM funnel, what is the number one thing that is on the list? Okay, the number one thing that is on the list. Okay, so on the chat box here, Taiwo Fedei says leads. Okay, and while Lami Aaron says market. Okay, so what is the second thing in the line of, let me assume that both of you are correct, which one of you is correct. So, but let's say both of you are correct. But what is the second thing and the third thing, the second and third thing that comes in place in the funnel of a true internet business manager? Okay, we are waiting. Okay, so awesome. Okay, awesome. That is really, satisfying that yes, some persons we are following yesterday, and it's amazing. Okay, it's amazing. If it makes me feel great or better. So yeah, BIC also says nurture and sales. Okay, so now in these three things that comes to play, or that is always in the mind, or action that a true internet business manager must have in heart or must take, the actions the IBM or internet business manager must have in mind, what is the other tools, what are now the tools under these things that makes it possible? Example, on the leads, what helps you on the leads? Number one, let me hear from you. Number one, okay, what comes after? Okay, like what helps you? What are the tools you use to get leads, right?
Adverts.
Okay, advertisement. Okay, so okay, advertisement. Somebody say advertisement, and that is BIC Wallaby, and okay, Taiwo says adverts. BI Suzo says calls, emails. All right. Okay. Okay. Awesome. I really appreciate this. Is lovely. This is lovely. Okay. So it means that we all followed this today very well, especially BIC Uzo. Okay. Lami is very correct. Facebook says Facebook. And okay. So now I didn't, specify. I'll just say give us the tools that is required in all of them to be able to summarize the fact that these are the tools that this guy or this business manager, this internet business manager must have in hand, or at hand to be able to manage and run his internet business. Okay, so for that reason, guess what? You all are correct, because we are seeing here email, calls, adverts, Facebook, WhatsApp, autoresponders. Okay, so these are the tools under the fact that if we must have leads, then there is something that will help us bring these leads, and that is marketing with Facebook environment. And then if we now have these leads, there is some tools that will help us nurture the leads. Please help us mute your audio, all right? And pay attention to this event. Okay, this is very, very important. I say this one now, all right? You need to pay attention to this event. While we are on this event, kindly mute every other thing that you do. Okay, please sacrifice just about 1 hour to 2 hours of your time. Discipline yourself in just 2 hours. Leave every other thing outside what we are doing here. Keep every other thing mute, except your phone being on to the event that you are holding, we are holding right now. Every other thing is not important this moment. I don't care what it is, as long as somebody did not die. Please keep every other thing off and really pay attention while we go through this. You know, somebody sent me a message today that the fact that she did not follow through on what was going on, she did not even know what the assignment was about. Then I was asking her, if you know that we were, okay, how did you know, by the way, that there was assignment? How did you know there was assignment? If you didn't know for real that, or if you didn't participate, how do you know there was assignment? And obviously, that is because when you are live on this event, you get yourself distracted on one or two things. If you have children that are by your side while you are doing this, maybe you are a mom with, you know, a baby that you are breastfeeding. Okay, I do understand that you might not be able to concentrate that well, but still find a way. All right, find a way to, even if to give your baby, that is for somebody who has a baby, right? To give it to somebody who is helping you to, you know, take care of the baby. And then you find yourself a quiet place, only you should stay to listen to this event and to take action on this. And by the way, you shouldn't be reminded that you should have your laptop ready in your own front while you are doing this. There is no point of excuse of, I don't have a laptop, or I can't do that with this now. I forgot my laptop is shut down, you know, stuff like that. Well, it's not relevant. This is an internet business that you're about to start, or that you are doing already. So there is no excuse. The number one thing that you need is, first of all, the internet to actually connect, data to connect to the event. Then the second thing is a laptop or your phone. But still, your laptop is important, because even today we are going to start the setup processes, and you need to really pay close attention and do exactly what I do. And based on the assignment yesterday, if you didn't accomplish your assignment, you need to. It's not optional. You still take it like a rollover today, okay? Because in my classes, you must. It's not like a natural, maybe, you know, secondary school classes or stuff like that. No, it's not like that. But still, you must do assignments, because that will help you stay ahead and be able to ask some important questions during the event. Okay, very, very important. And no matter how you see it, most people just come onto an event like this to just listen. And at the end of the day, they don't even take notes. There is no actual note written, no paper on their hands, no notepad on their phone to, you know, take notes or stuff like that. None. And that is wrong. If you truly want to learn, you truly don't want to miss anything in this event, you have to prepare. You have to, even if you want to shut off yourself now in just 2 minutes, go ahead and do that and get any other thing ready and come back on the event, and make sure you now pay close attention. If there's anything that is going to distract you, shut all those things off right now. Your Facebook account, your anything, Instagram, whatever that will distract you right now, shut them off and pay good attention. It's just about 2 hours event, 6 o'clock to 6:15. We are done with today's event. Yesterday, we ended 7:30 because we started a little bit late. And still, those ones that joined late yesterday, I made sure that I repeated what we discussed over and over and over again, just to make sure that everybody is following, And again, the last thing on the preamble of conduct on this Zoom event today, please do not rely on the recorded version. Okay, do not say, by the way, I will get the recorded version. For that reason, let me just let me just chill out. Okay, let me just chill out. When after the event, by the way, I will get the recorded version. Don't do that. Don't make that unnecessary mistake. If you cannot really understand things from here, then there is no way the recorded version will help you understand. How will you ask your live questions? That is why it is a live event. That's why it's a live training. You can see my face right here. You will not see my face in the recorded version. And even if you see it right there, you will not be able to say, sir, I didn't understand what you just said right now. Can you please help me on that? Repeat that you just said. I didn't get that point. You will not be able to say it on the recorded version. So why rely on the recorded version and decide to shut off yourself from this event? Some persons did it yesterday, and I do not like it in any way. So I decided to say, even if in the page, okay, for the subscription of this event, I didn't put it there that you are going to get recorded version. Why? Because I don't want to, give you hope. All right, maybe I know, so that might make a lot of people want to sign up because maybe they will not show up and they will get the recorded version. But that is not what I want. I want you to show up in the event and pay very good attention. I want to know everybody that is part of the event. I want to be part of your success, and I want to be part of everything you do. And that's the essence of this event. It's just 3 days outing, and some persons already can't hold themselves into the event and strongly. Even if network disconnects, you find yourself back up and continue with the event. Nothing should distract you, no matter what it is. Okay, that's it. Let's continue. So based on the questions you answered, really, I'll give all of us here a B. I'll give you all of us B based on what you answered. So now there's one last question I want to ask. One last question. On the point of the stages of an IBM, that is an Internet Business Manager's business, which is sales. Okay, so what is the tool that is required? What is the main thing? Because since we have under the lead, we have marketing, that is Facebook now, and then we have other channels of advertising such as free traffic with groups, from Google ads, YouTube ads. These are things that you use, to get people to your website as traffic for them to become leads or parcel of your business. And there's one thing I didn't tell you yesterday, and that is the fact that even if somebody did not submit his form or a form on your website to become a lead, or to submit a form to try to buy but did not buy, which still make the person a lead, you should equally know the fact that every data that comes to your website, which is every person that visits your website, is actually a potential lead, even though the person did not submit a form. It's a potential lead, even though the person did not submit a form. But now it is only going to cost you a little bit more to bring back that person to your website, but not like a little bit more in terms of extra. Maybe you are spending 1K per day. You now spend 2K because you want to bring that person back. No, you can spend 500 Naira and you do what we call retargeting. That retargeting now brings those immediate prospects that came to your website but didn't take immediate action, like subscribing or buying. Okay, so we call it retargeting. That means those guys are still your leads or prospects, even though they didn't take action the first time they visited. So all traffic manner, everything that you do on your website, they all work. They all come together to give you result. They all come together to give you result, because you need to know the aspect at which you wait for your leads to mature. Not like wait, but you actually follow them up, okay, and get them to mature enough to do business with you. Get them to mature enough to do business with you. And that makes you a business person. Now, at the very first stage comes the marketing, the Facebook ads, which helps you on the marketing, the free traffic on groups and pages, which helps you on the marketing. And the second thing is nurturing the leads, which we have all said here, like on WhatsApp, like email, like what again? Like SMS, like call. Okay, so these things help you to nurture the leads. Okay, use these tools to nurture the leads. When people use phones, okay, they use phone for fun, or use phone for just to stream, or people use the internet just to have fun. We use the internet for income. We use our phones for income. Okay, every number I dial whenever I want make some sales, every number I dial is a potential income or sales for me. It is just like that. That is specifically for the Nigerian market. Okay, so including the international market, every email I send, every person I give maybe somebody contact on Fiverr to call for me or to follow up for me is a potential sales, a potential income. That is how we run our business on the internet. And that is the second stage of nurturing the lead. Now, the last stage, there has to be a tool too. Okay, now we are using this tool of WhatsApp. Yes, it can, after nurturing the list, that brings a sale. But there is something that is paramount on the last stage of the funnel of IBM. There's one thing that is paramount, and that is you as a person. That is why in the yesterday's event, I went on to really try to motivate you enough to ask some questions and equally ask you why you are doing this. What is the essence? What is the purpose? Why are you doing this? Why do you want to do this? And plus, if the reason why you are doing it is for financial freedom, okay, how is that? Do you even know your number? Do you know why? You do know what is financial freedom to you? Okay, do you know exactly the number that is, yes, this is my financial freedom? Do you really know what it is? So if that is the case, you might not even fathom what it is, because I don't know what my financial freedom is when I started. I don't know what it is. Okay, I just want to make money. I just want to, help my situation, right? But still, to make sure that my situation is helped, I have to take sacrifices. An important sacrifice that we make sure that I do not go in contrary to entrepreneurship or to starting and running my business. And if anything happened between the line, if anything happened that all my money sink, if anything happened that everything I have labored on is gone, I still have the knowledge that I can get myself back up on track. So I do not want anything to come in between the lines. And for that reason, I sacrificed a whole lot of things outside the system to make sure that I don't get distraction. Example, the fact that I do not want a job. I don't want to work for anybody. Now, not because I don't want to work for anybody in terms of working for them, because as an entrepreneur, for goodness sake, you are working for customers. That is it. I am right here talking with you right now. For goodness sake, I'm working for you. All right. I'm working for you. Droppers is working for you. For goodness sake, Droppers is working for you. Droppers is your slave. All right. Working for you to making sure that your products are available, your stores, you're able to manage your stores under it. So this is a different pattern. An entrepreneur truly works for somebody, but now the question is who? It is called customer. And customer pay you either every day they buy a product or every time that you successfully send them a product. So you make money every day, but yes, in a job, you still work for somebody, but the person has to give mathematics and put things together and tell you this is a specific amount you earn by, because you are not taking any important risk in the business. There is no risk. It's only somebody who takes the risk that should earn every day. Why the person that do not take any important risk in the business itself, not like patching one or two things in the business, like maybe design graphics for a business that is into graphics design or that is into web development. Designing graphics for that company does not mean that you have actually taken risk. No, you just designed graphics. There is no risk there to take. There is nothing on the line to do that, that impaired your success. All right. You just have to connect to your laptop and start designing using your skill set. So, but in this sense, at the end of the day, you get to see it. It is obvious that an entrepreneur or you as a business person, you need to find something that makes it like you don't leave this no matter what. How hard, like can you only ask yourself this question? If this, if you do this for the next 1 month and you didn't make a certain amount of money you had wanted to make, will you still continue doing it? Okay, will you still continue if after 1 month you didn't make a certain amount of money, will you still continue doing it? Now, if after 2 months you didn't make a certain amount of money, but you made money, but you didn't make a certain, will you still continue doing it? That reason why somebody will continue doing it is because there is passion and there is real drive in what he or she is doing. It's not about I want to make money. And it's only when you really get that drive that you even make money instantly. It's not even let's wait for a month later, 2 months later. Somebody entered my event one time And all she was saying was the fact that, the genius, I just want to make money. I want to make a certain amount of money this month. Okay. I just wish, I just hope, I just pray that at the end of this event, I'll be able to make that amount of money. I say, Madam, listen, you are never going to make any amount of money. This is not, MMM or Ponzi scheme. Okay, this is not Ponzi scheme. You are not ever going to make any amount of money if you all wish and hope. Okay, no wahala, fold your hands and keep wishing and hoping, because the moment you are just saying this has passed. It was 2 seconds ago you said it. 3 seconds later, you are still there, you are doing nothing. 5 seconds later, 10 seconds, 20, 1 hour, 1 day, you did nothing. You are all busy in your day-to-day activity. When you come back, you still do not do anything about your business, and you are hoping that at the end of the month, something should, you are hoping for good or better. Well, that brought us to that last stage of sales. The human being behind the business is the person that makes the business work. And I explained this so well, even using Dangote as a samplery stuff over and over and over again. And yet right now I'm repeating, making some repetition for those that didn't pay good attention yesterday. Okay, those that didn't pay enough attention yesterday, I'm making this repetition. It is very important that I do that, so that you understand the fact that this is the main thing we discussed yesterday and nothing more. Again, if you do not have something that will push you further, push you to hold you strong in this business, then know the process. Know the process. If you don't have anything else that is your motivation, okay, you don't have a specific, let's say rent to pay, and your office is about to be closed down. Okay, you don't have a series of salary to pay. One of the reasons why I have to fight every day to get my business up and running, every day make good number of sales, I have people to pay salary, tens of thousands every single month. Okay, so this makes you, accountable and make you work hard, make you don't deviate, make you fight every single day. So, but still, that is an ongoing motivation along the line in the business, right? While you're running your business. But before you even, get into that stage where you employ somebody, what is the motivation? What motivates you so strong enough to be able to stay stuck? I used one sample yesterday. I said, if you quit your job and you don't have any other thing that is giving you money, will you work hard in this? Definitely, everybody will. Everybody that if you quit a job right now, a job that is paying maybe 150K per month, and then that job that is paying 150,000 naira per month, you quit it just because you want to venture into business, not because it's dropshipping business, but because you want to venture into business. For real, this brand, this place where you are working, they are making money because they are in business. Please, if you are just joining, welcome. And please mute your audio while you join. And again, remove everything that will distract you from the event. Do not come and ask me questions that are off point because you are not paying attention. I shouldn't be responsible for your, lack of paying attention in the event. Please, it is very, very important. Okay, let's take it a little bit personal, right? Do not ask me questions outside the event. Ask me questions here. It shows me that you are really focused on what we are doing. So your root of your motivation should be as strong as possible as somebody losing his job and looking for something to hold his hand, and then he found this thing. Just imagine, I give you 100 products to have in your hand and sell to make money, even though you don't buy them, you don't ship them to customers, don't do anything. You will do anything within your power to sell them. I asked the woman, I had an event at phase one, Lucky phase one last year. A woman came to the event with a baby. Okay, the woman came to the event with a baby, and the baby was right there with the woman, a boy, handsome looking boy. And then I asked the woman, because the woman said that she is into mini importation. Somebody saying he can't hear me. I can. BS, I can. Are you sure you can hear me? Can you hear me now, please? Somebody should let me know if the audio is bright enough. If you can hear me, comment BIC now. Let's do audio test once more. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, great. Thank you. So now the woman, I asked the woman, because the woman was saying something. She said she is into mini importation. She's into mini importation. She imported some kind of product that looks like blender. That's what she said. She is like blender, but it's a more refined type of blender. Okay. She can blend this, blender, blend this, blend that, and it's cheap. I said, awesome. Okay, great. So you have this product. You have this product in your house? She said, yes. Even till today, she has it. I said, how many? She has about 14 of it. You know, she now started, of course, telling her story, of course, the fact that that is the reason why she decided to venture into dropshipping, because the mini importation seems like it's not working. Nothing is working on the mini importation. And that is why when she saw my advert, she decided to give it a try, to give dropshipping a try instead. I said, madam, that's okay. I just heard your story and that's touching enough. So you have 14 products that you imported from China to yourself right here in Nigeria, and it's still with you and you have not sold it. How long is this? More than a month. And you have not sold the 14 product. Say, I'm even looking at, giving it to my neighbors or friends during the Christmas season coming up, because I guess that was end of the year last year. So I now said, okay, if that's the case, let me really understand this. Why is the mini importation not working? Is there something that is the product written? Is there, a tag on the product written mini importation? Okay, that makes the product work or that makes the product sell? She said, no. I said, okay, if that is the case, then why are you not selling? Why is the product not sold yet? I tried running an advert, Facebook banned the account, it wasn't working and nothing was doing well. She gave good number of excuses, because I can tell you for real, it didn't last just about one day. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, so the woman went on to tell me that, the reason why she's not selling the product yet is because, she tried advertising on Facebook, but it wasn't working. All right. And then I asked for that. Why was the Facebook, say the Facebook account was banned. Okay, so Facebook account was banned and then you fold your hand and that was the end. Say, no, she, people ask her after she made some stuff, people come and ask her, about the product, and at the end of the day, they don't buy. When I asked her again, how many persons actually came to you to ask you about the product and didn't buy? Are they up to 100? Say, no, at least she was sincere enough. Say about 2 persons. Okay, this is why you are frustrated. This is why you said you want to actually try dropshipping, because nobody or we are not able to sell your mini imported product, and that made mini importation not to work. Madam, let me ask you, okay, if this your baby, this your handsome looking baby is hungry throughout today, the baby did not feed, you didn't give the baby food, you didn't give a baby food. Throughout tomorrow, the next day of the day that we are having this event, the next day, your baby did not eat food. Your baby is crying. And every money you have is on that 14 products. Every money you have is on that 14 product, and every money you will get is by selling that 14 product to feed that baby. Will you be able to sell that product, ma? She's instantly melted. Of course, I will be able to. Why not? I will sell it off. Even anything. In fact, it cannot come to that where I can't feed my baby. You see, madam, this is exactly it. This is the reason why you can't sell those products. Okay, you don't have the vibe. It is not a do or die affair to you. It is not. That is why you can't sell the products. They are looking at you and looking at it. You should be really ashamed of yourself for not selling your products that you have already purchased and brought back to yourself. And let me tell you, madam, the same thing will happen when you just start your dropshipping business. Because it can even be worse. Reason being that these products, you are not seeing them physically. Even though if you want to buy them inside droppers, you can buy them and bring to yourself at those wholesale prices. But because you are not touching those products, or you are not, you are not packing them in the house where you come out to see, you see them every morning and stuff like that, you may still not have that vibe enough to instantly sell off your product on your store, or sell as much as you can to make a lot of money for yourself. Do you know you will not be able to? You still, like, if you can't sell this product that you have in your house right now, you cannot still sell anything. Not even, it has nothing to do with mini importation. Nothing. It has nothing to do with drop shipping. It has everything to do with you. You see, all of a sudden, you can sell off your product because your baby is hungry. So it's not important to sell off your product now that your baby is not hungry. It's not. So what is the difference? Why all of a sudden you are able to sell your product, you can sell them off, and in fact, it can never come to that stage. You are now, kabashing and trying to speak in tongues. The fact that it cannot come to that stage. Really? You see, I always tell entrepreneurs or business owners, the day you don't sell anything, that day you are one day away from poverty. And I mean a real poverty, the real one that will send you back to village or inside the village that's inside your village. Any day you don't sell one product, just one, you are poor that day. Stop relying on your laurels, on what you sold yesterday, on how much you made last week, on how much you made or have in your bank account, which is depreciating, by the way. You don't rely on that. That was not. Imagine Dangote coming out today and being like, we are not going to be selling anything today because we made a lot of money last year. Or he will not talk about investing in oil and gas, building a mighty refinery because he made money in cement, or he made a lot of money in sugar. That's why people are so ignorant to ask me, why, if you make all this money, why are you selling people? Why do you develop software to sell dropshipping related stuff? If you make money in dropshipping, you see, they are so myopic, so, a cake. Why is Dangote now doing refinery even after making a lot of money in cement? Why? They poor, their pattern of thinking is just the reason why they remain poor. There is nothing more. You can never see a poor person write a book. Ever, ever. I've never seen a poor person write a book. All these books you are seeing here, powerful, rich people, powerfully rich people. This one is Jordan Belfort, Wolf of Wall Street, mightily rich, which he blew, by the way, and still came back rich. This is your own Nigerian, now a politician, Akin Alabi book. And by the way, this is my own. Okay. I have series of books here, by the way. I didn't load them here, but I have a lot of them. I've never seen a poor person writing a book, ever. But they will always, always criticize people that do. Just imagine, last 3 weeks ago, I went to Bill Gates' profile. If you want us to do that, we can go to Bill Gates' profile right now, or you can do that yourself. On Instagram, I'm following him on Instagram. He just published a book, a brand new book by himself. That should be like his 13th book or thereabout. He's a multi-billionaire. In fact, somebody who remained in the world's richest person for more than 20 years. Just imagine that. Number one person, richest person in the world for more than 20 years. So, you didn't sell this product. It's not because the business is bad. It's because you are terrible. You are terrible. And I'm not saying it because, I just want to, blame you, or I want to, abuse you. No, that is now bygone. It's now bygone. Yourself that did that is bye-bye. Because from this day onward, it's never going to be the same. You are going to chase your business like it is really a business, like it is really something that is worth doing, and sell off those products that you have in your house in one day. One day. So if there is something that will make you stay strong in this business, this primary part of the talk, this primary part of the, insights of the BIC, Billionaire Internet Citizens funnel, this primary part of it all, it's more important than you going to import products inside the store and running Facebook ads. It is more important than you having your store spread everywhere across the internet in one day, because the second day you will not be there again. You begin to complain. You begin to talk about how it's not working. So the bottom line of IBM, Internet Business Management, is you as a person. You as a person. The bottom line of Internet Business Management is you. So if you want to really make money in this business, if you truly want to make money in this business, find your why. I have just given another why today by giving you another story of a woman. Okay. We are going to now go to the dashboard. We have, okay, somebody's just joining, or those that are just joining now, welcome, all right? Welcome. Most importantly, as you are part of this event, I want you to pay very close attention. What I told them, those that entered earlier, pay close attention on what we are doing here. Now, any stage at which you enter, you get the same value, all right? Any stage at which you enter, you just have to pay attention. You just have to mute every other thing that you do and stay in a quiet place, only you. And don't get distracted. You have children around you and they are playing and disturbing you to listen to this event. Just excuse them, okay? Don't fight them, don't beat them, just excuse them. Don't tell them keep quiet or do, no. Okay, at the end of the day, just, stand up and leave and go to a place that is a lot quieter than where you are, and really let's enjoy this time together. Okay, let's have this fun together to really make something out of it big time. All right. So I equally say the fact that if you have questions, you ask them here. Don't ask me after this event. Okay, don't say you couldn't follow up, you are waiting for the Zoom class. It is all, I know everybody that is right here. Okay, if I didn't call your name, all right, doesn't mean. Okay, but do understand that everybody that is part of this event right now, however, whatever that happens that you couldn't follow up, find yourself back and ask question. Ask question in the last thing you heard. Don't ask question after it all. I want to feel you here. We want to feel ourselves here. We want to really be communicating right here. Okay. So I'm going to share the screen now. We go to Dropper's environment and start some setup. Okay. So the product I wanted to show you physically in hand, but I didn't collect it. It's inside the car. But I think I will do that after we do the setup. Let's just go to the dashboard. So if you are not logged into your dashboard right now on Droppers, go ahead and do that. It's app.droppers.com, app.droppers.com. All right. Okay, I'm about to share the screen now. If you can see the screen, 1 minute. Okay, if you can see the screen, please help me comment BIC. Okay, if you can see the screen, help me comment BIC. Right? Who can see the screen, please? Okay, awesome. Olushola, BIC Olushola, you can see the screen. BIC Uzo, you can see the screen. Awesome. BIC Francisca, welcome. All right. So this is the screen right here. And we are going to start like this. From what is Droppers? Okay, what is Droppers? What is it? What is this Dropper software? What is it about? Why is it a software? Okay, why do we call it a software? Why do we call it a software? Why do we call it an app? Okay, so Droppers is a drop shipping e-commerce platform. All right. Now, in the world of drop shipping, there is a brand that is known popularly like Shopify. All right. So the word Shopify kind of made e-commerce drop shipping, popular, or we came to hear about drop shipping a lot more in the Nigerian market environment, where we begin to, search about make money online, where people try to search how to make money now online on the internet or stuff like that. They see or they bump up to this drop shipping stuff, Shopify drop shipping kind of, training on video and videos. So Shopify is not really a drop shipping platform. Okay. Shopify is a store building platform, or a store platform. That's all it is. Okay. So what that means is that you go to Shopify and make up your e-commerce store with their templates, and then import or add your own personal product that you have in your house and start selling. That is what Shopify is. Then later on, they now added another company, which they now bought over later. They called Obalo. Now, Obalo is now the platform that helps you import products into the store you have in Shopify. So the products you get from AliExpress specifically, okay? Products you get from AliExpress.com. Okay, those products you get from AliExpress.com specifically are now products you can import into your Shopify account to drop ship them, okay? To drop ship them to customers who buy from your website on Shopify. Okay, so now Obalo made it possible that you drop ship with Shopify. Shopify is a possible platform where you make up a store. Okay, now there are other platforms like something that do what Shopify do. Okay, some other platform like Wix, all right, and WordPress. Now these are platforms or CMSs or content management systems that helps you on platform building or e-commerce platform building, right? For you to be able to make up your own e-commerce store without coding, without doing the gibberish coding from scratch. Even if you are well techy enough, you know how to code, it will take you at least a month or more to be able to code a full-blown functional e-commerce website. Okay, even if it's just one product page website. Okay, it's going to take you at least a month to be able to do that, except you use templates to do that. So, but these guys have these things pre-built on their platforms, and they allow you now to create those of your environment on their own place, on their own environment. Okay. So somebody's saying something on the chat box. Let me see. Okay, please don't distract us. Just concentrate on what we are doing here. Every other thing doesn't matter. Please, right now. Okay, thank you. So this place right now, it functions just like Shopify, all right, and Obalo combined. Shopify and Obalo combined. Remember, Shopify is about $29 per month. Droppers is about $20 per month. And Obalo is another $29 per month. So combine that together, you are having about $56 or $52 per month if you are using Shopify, okay, for your dropshipping business. And have in mind equally, you cannot do the one we are trying to do right now on this event totally called Nigerian Dropshipping. Okay, you can't dropship within Nigeria using Shopify. And yes, you are equally limited on payment, on receiving your payments from customers. And even if you receive money through Shopify payments, guess what? You would need to send that money from Shopify, or Shopify need to send that money to your PayPal account. And there is one thing that is wrong there. PayPal have issues with you. PayPal hates people that send money in bulk to their accounts, even if it's $100 and it's the first time you are receiving money and you just receive $100. PayPal is going to ask you some questions. Or you are receiving $50, $45, $30, and all of a sudden you receive $600. Guess what? PayPal is going to ask you some questions, including your bank right here in Nigeria. There's some kind of inflow that comes to your account. Your bank will freeze your account instantly and allow you to come, mistakenly one day, and then they will ask you some questions to ask you, because you try to withdraw your money, they will tell you, you'll not be able to withdraw. They'll say you should go to counter, and then they begin to ask you what happened, how did you receive this money, or stuff like that. You declare yourself, else they hand you over to government or a special body for money laundering. Okay, so that is exactly what happens on PayPal. PayPal is an international banking environment, but related to cards, payment, and receiving of money. Now, instead of using Shopify, you use your Dropper store platform right here under stores. Okay, right here under stores, you are able to create your own store from Dropper's environment. Let me stop the sharing and do it again so that you can see any page I navigate through or to. Okay, so now you're able to create your own store by just clicking this create new store right here. After clicking stores, you create your own store, and then that store, we built it in such a way that you can use it like a normal WordPress site, because almost 75% to 80% of Nigerians that have a website online today, they all use WordPress. Almost 90%, 80% of them use WordPress. So in that case, people are a lot familiar with the interface of WordPress or stuff like that. So we decided to build Dropper's stores to match that type of interface, using equally WordPress contents, plugins, themes, and stuff like that. All of them, you can see them inside your Dropper store system, and you're able to create your environment without issues. So I'm going to go straight to, I'm sure you have created your own, but if you have not, all you have to do is come here, click on create new store. Okay, so it's going to take us to a place where we have to add our store information or store details. Then we proceed to adding to creating the store. Just a button click, but it's loading. Network is holding it. Okay, so now this is it. These are templates that are available right now. So you can preview the templates, the one you like or the one you don't like. All right, you preview right here. So follow me and do what I'm doing. All right, follow me and do what I'm doing. How many of us have passed this stage? How many of us have done this? Okay, if you have done this, let me know in the chat box that you have already created your store. I gave assignment yesterday that we should go through Facebook advertisement, and then when it comes to the stage of it asking you to install pixels, that you need to add a link or store, or you need to have an account, right? Website. Then I said you go to the dashboard and watch the video on how to create a store, which is the one I'm trying to do right now. So how many of us have done that, please? How can you not be given the login, please? And if you are, don't use the word we, just talk about yourself only for now. So if you don't have the login, yesterday I said on the live Zoom class here that your login details will be your username will be your email address, and your password will be your phone number. That was what I said. That means you don't need to ask anybody for your details. You don't need to go straight to the link and log in. Why? Because we must have created your account using the same information I just explained. So there will be no confusion or nobody asking you to send, or you waiting for somebody to send you login details. So even at that, if you had asked, they would have still been, you have still been, been told that you're supposed to log in with your phone number as your, password, while your username is your email address. app.droppers.com, log in right now. It's a practical retreat. That is why it's called retreat. It's just like no retreat, no surrender, right? I wish it can be that, but that is what it looks like. I want you to surrender or retreat from every, unproductive things and get to the little things that matters. All right. So we are going to select, I'm going to select this particular one right now. And if you are on your dashboard, just go ahead and select this IDS store. All right. IDS store, it means that is not IDS. This is LDS. Okay, that's L, not I. All right. So that stands for local dropshipping software store. Local dropshipping software store. Okay, so I want you to select that if you are with me. How many of us are logged on right now? Are you with me? We are 17 of us right here now. Your login information is your username, is your phone number, is your password. Your username is your email address, app.droppers.com. All right, app.droppers.com. Okay, this is primary. All right. So that is the link right there. Okay, we're gonna do this. Kindly mute your audio. Please mute your audio when you join. All right. Please check the chat environment to read what I've written. Okay, if you say your account is not created, I don't know how, you have to check first of all, try to log in. If you sent details to the phone number I sent here on the live Zoom class yesterday, you know, I just feel like I was wasting my time yesterday if that is the case. All right. If you saw the number I sent here, I said send message of your name, email address, and phone number, and that your email address is your username and your phone number is your password. When you have sent that details, that they will create your account for you. And I said, those that pay 16,800, that you're going to receive 1 month for free in droppers. That is what I said yesterday. Okay. Okay, so how many of us are on Droppers dashboard right now? Please, that is very important. We are running out of time. Those that said they don't have account, click the link I just sent on the chat box, create an account and send your email address after creating the account for activation in the chat box. for somebody asking a question about that, is Ezekiel Eze, that about phone. Well, it's not of your it's not of better, option for you to use a phone while running your internet business. All right. So you need a laptop. That's the very first stage. It's not only Yahoo boys that should be using laptop. All right. It's not only when if you are asked to do Yahoo that you know that you have to have a laptop. All right. Okay. I'm just kidding. Anyway, you don't need only phone for an internet business. You are starting a business of the internet, and one of the requirements is a laptop. It doesn't mean that you can't follow up on the training. At least you can hear my voice. You are not hearing my voice from a laptop. Okay, who else? Who else? Who else? If you have not, I cannot do this thing after this moment. I have just 2 minutes more for this. Drop your email if you have created your account. Click the link and create an account, and then send your email address only. Okay, Sarah, you can now log in. Okay, this is what we are supposed to have done yesterday. Okay, so that at least, Taiwo, you already have, your account was created and activated already. You just log in with the details that I said before. Your email address is your username, your phone number is your password. You should be able to have logged in if you had tried to log in. That is for BIC Taiwo. The same thing with Peter. You see, you all have access. You just have to log in at least since. The email cash mansion, you can now log in. That's a BIC Akan. Francisca Sunday, you can now log in. Okay, that will be all for the account related account creation and access. Now that you are logged in, you navigate with me. All right, if you can see my screen, just let me know. You can see my screen, 1 BIC or 2. If you can see the screen. All right, awesome, awesome. Okay, somebody who is asking to see my face, you have to see it from my other account is right here. Definitely, my face is right there. My work face is right here. All right, okay, that is enough. So yeah, now you click on stores. Okay, you give assignment, you don't do assignment. Eh? If I say now, everybody should bring your bonbon, let's flog 50-50 stroke now. You say this teacher is wicked.
So my bonbon is paying you.
Yeah. You say I'm wicked now. Okay. Just click on create new store. And then you're going to bring a pop-up into the pop-up right here like this. Then under this, you see LDS store. It stands for local dropshipping store. You select that one, right? You select that one and we move on. So when you select it, it's going to take a little bit of time to give you the next page, which is right here, just seconds. So you give it a site name. So I'm going to call it retreats so that we know this one. Retreat. Let me just call it retreats. And then URL, you just put the same name you want to put. Now, this is a subdomain that comes with your website. It's going to be, you can see it right here. So we are giving you an instant domain website URL instantly. Sorry. And it's right here. You can see retreats.droppers.com. All right. So after the event, if you want a custom domain, you are free to do that. Under the dashboard, you go straight to the dashboard and then you see how to get a custom domain. A training is there if you want to use a custom domain. But for this event, you don't need a custom domain. But if you already have one, it's okay. Okay, so you can see it right here. See custom domain, adding it to Dropper and stuff like that. So, but right now you can see it's 100% free. You just, have your account plus your URL set. So how many of us have done what I just did? Okay, if you have done it, just say BIC. Let me know. I'm going to be looking on the chat. Just say BIC so that I'll click continue. Okay, just one. And I'm going to click continue. Okay, username, I'm going to use the same thing. And then email address, I'm just going to use anything. Sorry, don't use anything on your own. Use your correct email address, the one you use to create your Droppers account. If they mismatch, your store will not work. All right, so, but I'm using this one because I'm going to delete it. By the way, it's not going to work. So I'm just using it for sample on this. All right. And I'm going to hit create account. So this is just all. You have created a store. Actually, if you think I'm joking, just give it 2 seconds. Once this page loads, you can visit by yourself retreats.droppers.com and you see how it looks. It's a brand new store created right on this video right now. So anybody can do that. It's a button click stuff. Anybody can do it. So now another amazing thing here is the fact that you have a dashboard of your own that you use to manage your store. Okay, this is dashboard of your own used to manage your store. And again, it comes with other amenities, including to blog. All right, if you want to be a blogger with your store platform, you are free to blog with your store platform, and it's right here in Droppers, free of charge. And yes, you can equally sell courses. So the courses environment, if you have your own personal course, you are free to upload it there under sell courses. You can try to upload a course there and start selling. It's free of charge. We don't charge you any percentage, anything. All right, your videos will be hosted automatically inside Droppers environment, free of charge. Okay, so but the main thing here is for your store. And yeah, this is the dashboard in case it's brand new to you. All right, the first thing you do here once you come to this dashboard is to locate this jetpack. Like I told you, Droppers, this Droppers store environment is pre-built with WordPress skeletal representation, including the ability for you to take plugins and themes and stuff like that. So yeah, WooCommerce work here, and you can install Jetpack by just clicking this button, set up Jetpack. All right. Kindly pay attention and leave your questions for now, please. All right, please. Okay, so now the essence of setting or clicking this setup is for you to be able to track your traffic. People that come to your website, you'll be able to tell or track them, how many people came to your website through your advert, people that came in, that didn't come, you get to find out how many visits you have on your website. That's the reason. And that button click is enough. You don't do anything, just clicking that button, that's all. Okay, so let me scroll back up now. Now, all we are doing here, all right, is to pre-design, because let's just view the website so that you see how it looks. Let me open on a new tab on incognito mode so that you see the store we just created. You can see is retreats.droppers.com. So this comes with ready-made templates with shoe kind of store. So you just need to make changes on the images, all right, and then make changes on the video. Okay, and then add your own your own product from Droppers, import your product from Droppers, and you are good to go. And that is pretty much all. Everything is pre-designed for you. Okay, so now there is one thing that is important here, and that is the product you are selling or you are going to use to practice everything you are learning here on this retreat, right? So you just created a store successfully. Congratulations. The next thing is now to look at the product you want to sell, the product you want to sell. So this is Droppers environment for products. And the product you are seeing at this person, which is, you can see this is another person. This is the hot selling product right now. You can see 82,800 mAh jump starter kit. This person, Tani Mola Oluwatosin, okay, is just made sales on that. Yesterday we were seeing somebody else there, which I was telling you that we are updating it and it keeps like that automatically based on people's sales in the dashboard. All right. So yesterday we are seeing what's his name again? I can't recall, but we are seeing somebody else there. So, and I said your name will definitely show up there if you make sales and your sales are a lot more than somebody else's. Your name is going to display right there, and the product is going to be titled hot selling because it's true. That's one of the things that I tell people. Products don't hot sell. All right, you hot sell products. Products don't sell themselves. You sell the products. The person who is selling the product is the hot seller, not the product. The product cannot be hot selling. All right, somebody from Canada, a Nigerian from Canada, called me the other day, and all she's saying is that she wants a hot selling product for her product branding on Amazon. I asked her if she has a store on Amazon. She said yes, because she's in Canada. She was able to have a store on Amazon. I said, okay, well, your store on Amazon, how long is it and how much have you made with it? Guess what? She has over 1,300 products in stock on Amazon. I recorded it and I'm going to create it as a YouTube video very soon on why people should really, stop giving another company power that they should have for themselves. Somebody who has the data has the power. Okay. You have the data, you have the power. If you don't have the data, you are nobody on the internet. Right. So you go on to create an account on Jumia. You want to sell on Jumia. You put your product. All right, you just make a sale on Jumia. Jumia sell the product for you. It's funny. You don't know the fact that there are hundreds of products that are in Jumia unsold. All right, and apart from that, every customer that comes through Jumia is not your customer. It is Jumia's customer, and that is the data. Jumia owns the data. It's not yours. The data is not yours in any way. All right. So in so saying, you cannot re-message this customer and say, buy this and buy it. I don't know how many of you know me for a long time and you have been trying to do business with me for a long time, and then you finally do business with me, and then maybe you are now on this event. Okay, but at the end of the day, I'm telling you, there is a John Omachi. I don't know if he's on this event. He sells right now in bulk more than multiple times to one customer. The customer orders one particular product over and over and over and over and over again, and the person is ordering it 9, 7, 15, 15, 7, 9, 15, 15. That's what the person is ordering. Guess what? It's a one-time advert he made though, and he got the customer, and customer keep buying that way. That is what you lose. You don't know. That's what you lose when you sell on Jumia, or you go to hand to you want to sell on Amazon. That's what I was telling the lady that called me from Canada. So, but at the end of the day, I equally made it clear to her, the product, the reason why people are scared and they go on to list their product or personal product on Amazon or Jumia in the name of selling, because they are scared of selling. They feel like they don't know how to sell. The first thing you should know is the fear. The fear that you are being scared of is the only reason why you don't know how to sell. Okay, you don't put your head on the ground to sell. You know the fact that you are going to get leads, and you're going to nurture leads, and you're going to make sales. This process, nobody knows. They don't know it in anywhere. That is why the fear is because of lack of the knowledge. So yes, the hot selling product is not because the product is hot. For goodness sake, nobody fried the product or cooked it. It's not because it is highly in demand. For goodness sake, are you saying that everybody just stopped doing any other thing in life just because they want to buy that product? They never bought anything else in life just because that product is the only thing that they are buying now in the market. Is that true? Zero truth in it. So why? Where did people get this idea of hot selling product? And then here's the thing again. If we come to, if you want to buy a shoe or phone, you want to buy, laptop, or you want to buy something, I don't know what you want to buy. Guess what? Do you come to Google and you search hot selling shoe? Don't forget, yesterday I said the internet, everything that makes it work, the Facebook ads, wherever you are doing on the internet, is called garbage in, garbage out. We heard of those things in secondary school. It is true. It's exactly what it is. So it is what we type on Google right now. All right. If I type shoe, all right, men's shoe, because that is what you will type normally. You don't type, for goodness sake, you don't go ahead and be typing hot selling shoe. It's garbage in, garbage out. What I type is what it gives me. It's not going to give me hot. A real buyer don't come and be typing hot selling shoe. It doesn't make sense in any way. So, but that is what people who want to start dropshipping business always have in mind. That is the first thing. The first thing is, if you just find one winning product, you'll be able to make billions. You're wasting your time, because there is nothing like hot winning product. Okay, if you say you are following trend and you want to get a specific trend, then the only thing you are doing is just on Dropper's dashboard right here. Okay, will get you trend of what is happening right now in people's stores, just like you. People selling right now, just like you. It's easy now for you. Somebody called my team and was shouting, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe you people are doing this and you guys are in Nigeria. How come you're able to develop some sort of a thing?" And the person just log into the store, to his environment, he's seeing hot selling now, and the thing is scrolling and giving people's name, and it's realistic. You can go and look at these people's name and look for them on maybe Facebook or anywhere and ask them. You are free. Okay, but we don't want to give you any more data of that, but because it's person's privacy. Okay, so you don't go and disturb people or whatsoever, but just know that your own name is going to display here, and really we don't it's just to encourage others, to show other people what is going on in between the lines right now. All right, so yeah, you don't search on Google hot selling product. Instead, you search actually the product itself. The keyword is powerful. What you give in is what you get. Customers, what they search exactly is what they get. So what they search now is what you should give them. That is why we say there is supply and demand in economics. So when there is supply, when there is demand, then you supply that demand, what those people are demanding for, then you make money. So somebody is searching men's shoe right here. That is what people search. They don't come and be searching hot selling products. So when they search men's shoe, you have shoes in your store, then you sell, okay, automatically. And by the way, up here, all these things you are seeing up here on this shoe, they are an advert by Google called shop ads, okay, called shop ads up here, or this one right here, okay, and it's new by Google. Google started doing that one newly, or less than a year. And then when you keep scrolling down, you begin to see maybe map, and more ads will be inside the map or stuff like that. Okay, so this is exactly how we all search ourselves through the internet, to know what is going on in between the lines, to learn, to be able to, you know, sell products on the internet. We get to do it this way. We get to search according to what people are searching. When you know somebody, you'll be able to sell to the person. When you know what somebody is searching for, you'll be able to sell to the person what the person actually needs. Okay, that is why when you are running your Facebook ads, you run with detailed targeting. Okay, now not because they're actually in real time searching on Facebook men's shoe. No, they are in real time interacting on Facebook. They're in real time interacting with people's content. They are interacting with people's shoes or people's fashion related products. And when they're interacting with those things, Facebook know that activity and record it on their database. You know, those activities are being recorded like a pebble of, you know, code, you know, called cookie is being recorded and inside the algorithm. So now when you are targeting people on Facebook, it is now easy for Facebook to display those guys, you know, display your product on those guys' front because of their previous activity on Facebook. So it is exactly the word garbage in, garbage out. So don't make that mistake using the word hot selling product. Remember, you are the only hot selling guy right here, because any day you don't sell, that day, you know the answer. All right. So, okay, let's go. We have here the store already. And then we have here, right here under droppers, you can see droppers LDS product pages. So I have something that you need to do right now, and that is to download a page right here. And we go straight to this store we just created and upload it, and we are done. It comes with the video, the copy, the images, everything. On this particular product that people are selling, that is what we want to sell right now. You can see Tanimola Oluwatosin just sold that product. And I think it's changing. Just pay attention up there. So that product, we have a complete template, and that is what they are using too. Okay, so you just click on this car accessories. Many will be coming in 2022. So many will be coming in 2022 as our office for the Lagos market, you know, unleashes at Lagos Island. Okay, so we get to, you know, be able to calm down, get you. Okay, you can see another person is now up there, Abubakar Yunus. Okay, and then there is Uzo something scrolling up there. So this is the video. This is the item. And this is a template for it. Just click on the template here, click on this template, and then you download it. Okay, this is a template. Let's download it. Download is simple. Once you click on it, it brings this pop-up, this environment here. Okay, shows all this gibberish kind of code. Don't mind it, just ignore it. And then go up right here and hit this little icon. Please, I hope somebody is following. If you can hear me clearly and you are following, comment BIC, please. Drink water. Okay, comment BIC. Let me know. Okay, awesome. Thank you very much. It's awesome that we are really following and interacting. And if you have not commented the BIC at all and you are in this event, okay, maybe you are not a true billionaire internet citizen or a billionaire internet citizen to be. Okay, so up here, I just click on download this icon and it's going to pop up this file into my PC. That means download, right? I'm going to download it. Now we head back to this dashboard we just created and we'll go to page. Okay, we'll go to page settings here, click on the drop down and click on pages. All right. Now, these pages here, we want to create a new page and call it Jumpstarter Kit because that is what that product that they are selling is right here. So this is a video, by the way, that you can use on your advert for Facebook ads and stuff like that right here. And this is what this stuff can do. It can charge Wi-Fi, can charge laptop, it can charge phones, and then you are giving them these two items for free. This night vision glasses and this car Bluetooth car kit. Okay, you are giving them for free equally. So this is what we call sales strategy. All right, that makes the product hot selling because you are giving them some amazing offer. You're giving them some amazing stuff that they cannot say no to, and yet you sell it just as any other person or even cheaper than any other person. So the minimum you should be selling this product, the highest you be selling this product, okay, maybe 35,000. You decide the price you want to sell, but still you are going to be giving the item comes, you are going to be giving them these two products for free. And this product plus the item cost you around maybe around 23 or 24,000. Okay, inside droppers. Now remember, you are not paying for them, and this thing you are going to be doing is pay on delivery equally. So that is the concept. The concept is the fact that you come to droppers once your store is set up, okay, which we are doing right now. Then you place your advert. Customers place order on your store. You come to droppers and use their money to place the order. But now that you are doing pay on delivery, you just have to fulfill the order and then you pay for shipping only because the shipping companies take money before they ship the item. All right. So they don't ship the item without you dropping money for shipping. 2,000 naira, 3,000 naira, 2,500, depending on the shipping company and depending on the vendor, because the vendor, they will add their pricing on that item right here. So, but because this item take code cash on delivery, you will not be allowed to pay the complete money for the item. I hope that is clear. So now we come here. I went to page settings and I clicked on pages. All right. I just repeated what I did before. Remember, how do we come to this page, this dashboard? We just created an account and it took us to this dashboard. That is all. Okay. Now let's go ahead and create a new page. Let's click add new right here. Why are you saying you don't have an LDS store? Please, can you do what I'm doing? That's all. That's how to have LDS store. Kindly do what I just did. Create a store, sir. All right. If you have a store already, kindly create a store. Okay. By the way, you don't have any store. Do you have a store before? Let me know on the comment section. Do you have a store before? Do you have a store? Do you have a store in Droppers before? So the page is up here now. We give it a title. Okay, what should we call it? Okay, you don't have a store at all before. Then you should have done what I just did. For goodness sake, click on stores right here inside your account when you are logged in. Okay, click on stores and click on create store. It's just right here, create new store. And then it asks you to put your store name. All right, you put it up there, and then that's it. You click on the next step. Then from there, you put the last step. And that's all. It's easier than creating Facebook accounts. Now we're going to call it car jump 2. Let's say car jump. Okay, so that's the title I want to give this page we just created. Okay, now we're going to come down here and go under template. Are you seeing template here? I'm going to select default template, Elementor canvas. All right, so let me do that again. All I did was come to page settings, click on it and click on pages. Then I click add new. That means to create a new page. Then this place came up, and then I decided to give it a title right here. I call it car jump. And then the next thing to do is to click. Now, in case you click anywhere and then it brought this block, just click on page back here, right here, right here. Always follow what I do, not just what I say, right? Just follow me. Click on the page, all right? And then click on template. And then you see this default template, click on it again and select Elementor canvas. Now, it is easier when you are doing what I am showing you, okay? It's easier when you're doing what I'm showing than trying to cram what I'm telling you. I'm not telling, I am showing, right? So we hit publish up here. Click publish first time, then click publish again. And it's going to now save just as Elementor page builder to be able to, edit this page we just created. All right. Now, who is lost? Okay. Who is lost? Nobody. Okay. So now we can proceed. So now all we need to do is just click this button up here that says edit with Elementor. Okay. So there is nothing to repeat. You will now watch the video again. If you are not practicing what we are doing here, that's just it. Okay. Except you are doing it as I'm doing it, then I can repeat. But I just repeated it like 3 times. We came to the dashboard. We went to the page settings right here, page settings. Okay. Page settings, we click on pages. And then we clicked add new page, add new. Then it brought us here. We gave it a name. And then we saved it as under template here, Elementor canvas. Click here and select Elementor canvas. And then we published. And that is pretty much all. Now, the next stage is to click edit with Elementor. That's the next stage. All right. So let me just keep this page alive. Edit with Elementor right here. Okay, so for somebody who already have a store and you want to have another store inside Droppers, you can do that. All right, you can do that. All you need to do is go to membership inside this place right here, not to go and create a new store inside this place by creating a store again. No, now you don't create a store again. You can have multiple stores under the same account you have already created for stores. Okay, the account when you click on this create new store, it creates an account for having stores. Okay, so with the basic plan of Droppers, with the pro plan of Droppers, or even the basic plan of Droppers, as long as you pay for 1 year, you'll be able to create 5 stores under just one account. So you just click on this membership right here, and then you go on and create new site for yourself. And the same process, the same thing we just did before now, in fact, a lot easier this time, just 2 button clicks. So it loads here, you just scroll down a little bit and hit add new site, right? Add new site, add new site. Give it a title, select the template, you create the new site. All right, let's go back. Okay, so now we just have to come here now and add this template we just uploaded or we just downloaded. So that is now what we want to do here. The template we just downloaded, we want to add it to this place. I just click on this button here. Okay. And what else? I go to my template right here. You see many templates, right? But the most important thing is because we want to upload. So there's one small icon here that has upload, which is import. So I just click on it. And then it gives me this box here. Then I'll click on it and select the template I just downloaded. Wherever you download it into your laptop, you select it. Now, for somebody who was asking, can't I do this thing with my phone now? This stage we just did now. You can't do it with your phone. You can't come to this Elementor page dashboard on your phone. You can do every other thing, but not with this stage. Sorry. It's not this stage. You can't do this stage with your phone, right? Because you can see the screen. It's a software kind of stuff. It enables you. You have freedom of managing and touching the page as you want, stuff like that. But you can't do that on your phone if you don't use a laptop. So I'm going to go to my download folder because that's where I downloaded this item right now. So I'm going to look for it, car to right here. Okay, so it's going to import. Just give it a second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. Okay, so once it loads, we're now going to select it and import it into the screen. Okay, so who else can see my screen? Who else can't see my screen? Or let me know if the screen is blurry. Sorry, if the screen is not being seen or something like that in general. Okay, so Oluwashola can see it. All right, so okay, Ovosiak Adesia. All right. So if you can't see the screen, please check your phone very well, or your device where you are streaming from, be able to see the screen, because it's not actually only one person's screen that it should be showing. All right. So that is why you should always use the word I, not we, when you are trying to ask question, right? Or when you are trying to make a remark, use the word I, because you are, the only person that might be having the problem and not generalizing it to everybody, right? So avoid the word we, right? Okay, somebody question is here, but I don't really want you to please ask questions at this stage. I will tell you guys to ask questions when we will get to the stage of asking question. We have this class till 6:15 p.m. Okay, that is 2 hours, 15 minutes of a training, right? So there's a stage where we'll ask question. Just hold on to that, all right, please. Okay, it's good that you follow through what we are doing right here. But the only way I want you to call me back is where you don't get what I am doing right here, okay? So, but when it comes to general questions, you ask. The essence of this stage, you might want us to skip it and go to the end of it. Well, this one is important for some persons that don't know what you know. Maybe you have gone through Droppers training, everything. You're already grounded on it, but you just want to get to the stage of sales, right? But most people need this, right? So insert, that is what we just did right here. Insert car jumpstarter kit plus gift. And by the way, everything we have been saying here, I've always talk about sales. If you pay very close attention to what I say here, you should be able to ground yourself on your sales. The technical know-how on selling is in Droppers. The theoretical know-how of selling is what I'm sharing with you here on the selling aspect, which is where you need to ground yourself on the motivation you need, okay? Because how motivated you are is how much money you make. It's not about making money. It's about being motivated enough to making the money, okay? Why should you not pause your advert? Why is your advert not running now? It's because you are not motivated enough. Why did somebody take, a sniper and drink? It's because he's motivated to die. That's all. That's why he took sniper and drank to die. So how motivated you are towards making money is how much money you make. And there are grades of it. Your motivation can be so low, can be medium, and maybe your 50% level of motivation might not even be enough, okay, to make the amount you are looking to make. What you might be looking for, or how motivated you could be, is 100% to make the amount you wanted to make. But your motivation is so low, the fact that, all that is in your mind is in case if this thing no work, no problem. By the way, I spent 20,000 naira. What is there? Well, that's exactly what will happen. You will make nothing, right? Because that is your motivation. You have a fallback. You feel like your fallback is there's nothing here at risk. There's no much thing here. There's nothing there. Okay, so it's not about the money you spend. It's not about it's about your future. It's about what you have intended. You have always your word. You say you want to make money. You have said it. So what are you doing? Can't you count on your words? You say you want to wash clothes. You leave washing the clothes. You went to be playing football. Or you leave watching the clothes, you went to be playing games. You leave watching the clothes, you went to be, doing other things, watching movies, watching Netflix, watching comedy online. You know that you are supposed to wash your clothes. You said you will wash. Why are you not disciplined? Then that is what sort of a thing I'm trying to point it towards, something that you might be familiar to. It's the same thing when it comes to the internet world or internet business. All right. So all we need to do now is click no. When you click on insert on the template, you hit no right here. Now the reason for that is that you don't want you to reset everything that you have on the dashboard. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Please always mute your audio when you join. All right. Okay. Thank you. So now the template is inserted and we are done with it. Okay. So now pretty much if you don't like the copy, you change the copy. But this is the copy those guys you see making money are using. This is the same copy. Their web pages. What did they use? Okay. Now this copy is upgraded, by the way, because you can see it has 2 Christmas gifts if you order today. All right. So understand this. This is very, very important. If you don't utilize this season, in fact, the minimum you should be making in this season within the space of 10 to 15 days is minimum of 1 million to 2 million. Why? Because it is the season. Because it is the season people buy like crazy. It is the season. So from now to 22nd, from now to 25th, you should be able to make cool number of sales for yourself before companies begins to close down, because by 24th, we will stop vendors from delivering items for the Christmas, right? And they will start again maybe around 28 or so after the Christmas period, right? So now the sales strategy, okay? The sales strategy. Now there's one thing that is important about this page. There's one that is important, and that is the sales strategy. What makes products sell is called sales strategies. Now you may call it promo, okay? You may call it promo. Now we are supposed to be discussing tomorrow, which is the last day of the event, or we can decide to do it on Monday, which is instead of doing tomorrow being Sunday. We'll decide that when we come to the end of tonight's event, right? So, but obviously, the reason why people sell is because, last last Black Friday than this one that just finished, all right? Jumia made more than 44,000 sales within the space of 5 days. Just read that word, 44,000 head count sales. 44,000 head count sales. This Jumia of a company is not a Nigerian owned, okay? Nigerians are not open to understanding and ready to really take risk. Jumia came to Nigeria and took the risk of just employing people to help them in the process of their delivery, and that's all. Because the product itself is not theirs, they don't buy them. Now, even the warehouses across the nation, they call pickup stations, are not theirs. They have third parties that do that too, that learn with them as partners. You can be a pickup center for Jumia. Just go and sign up with them. Everything in their process is drop shipping. Everything, every bit of it. Not even one is skipped. And they have added Jumia Foods, the same thing. Okay. In the future, we'll be adding food, we'll be adding other things like hamper, okay, other including subscription stuff, You know, you deliver, people subscribe to your website to be able to be receiving, you'll be charging them monthly, they'll be receiving a certain number of products every month, okay, which you are drop shipping through droppers, okay, automatically every month, called subscription business model. You are going to be able to access that. So you just have to, if you don't have 1 year of droppers, you should be able to rush and go have one, okay? It doesn't cost you anything, all right? Because at the end of the day, you make 10 times more than whatsoever you have spent on the subscription, because it's 1 year, not just 1 day, okay? While you actually are supposed to be making your money every day, weekly, monthly. So when you scroll down here, you begin to see the sales strategy that this product has in hand, okay? And the sales strategy is the fact that if you order today, you are going to get these 2 Christmas gifts, okay, for free. Okay, season gift number 1, night vision glasses, okay? And then season gift number 2. Now, this is not, of course, this is not new. You don't do something that is new. For goodness sake, you don't need something that is new. That's why the hot selling product of a thing doesn't exist, because you are not Elon Musk. You're not an inventor. You are not here to invent something. Okay, you are not here to invent something. If you want to invent something, then maybe this country is not for you. Maybe you should go and find your way to Silicon Valley. And at the end of the day, you might still not be able to invent anything that is tangible enough, because at the end of the day, is everything you invent, you still have to sell them to be able to make money off it. All right, you still have to have some deals, partnership or whatsoever to be able to sell that thing that you produced or invented, no matter what it is. You have to still spend a lot of millions along the line trying to make it popular or whatever it might be. So nothing is new. Dropper is not like a concept which it is running. Dropshipping is not new. Okay, nothing is new, but the only thing that is new is the passion to run any business from scratch to finish, or make a lot of money from it and diversify into other things, is always something that is new, because every morning you are new to yourself, every morning. So when customers come on board, they are going to get these 2 things for free just within this time of the season, okay? And again, if you look at Jumia for the past 1 month, if you look at Jumia, okay, Jumia have been changing sales strategies over and over and over and over again. They did the other one called Jumia Anniversary. Then from Jumia Anniversary, they did the Jumia, what they call it again. There's one more sales strategy they did the line before they now jump into doing Black Friday. Before this Black Friday, there is always a sales strategy. If you want to make sales every single day, every single month, separate type of money every single month, you need to always think creatively about your product and give it a title, and then tell your customer about it. And they are going to decide to buy. They are going to buy, not decide. They are going to buy. Okay, you are going to have good number of sales, but you don't have any sales strategy along the line, nothing to talk about. Please mute your audio, please. Thank you. BIC Akan, kindly mute your audio. Okay, so the more your sales strategy, and you have to align your sales strategy to, form a kind of season. Okay, it has to match something. That's why they say Jumia Anniversary. It means that it's matching a certain time that they started their business. They are doing anniversary, yearly stuff that they do once. Okay, but still, you think that is the end. No, they now did another one. They call it a sneaker something. All right. And then after that one, they now started Black Friday. So in a year like this, they can have more than 10 to 15 to 15 sales strategies in just a year. Okay, so at this stage, if you understand it this way, then it is easy for you to run your business every single day. You cannot have prospects and you don't know how to sell to them. No, you can't. You can't say, I don't know how to. No, how to sell to them is to give them something attracting, talk to them, tell them something attracting for them to try. Okay, give them something. Okay, this is weekend, amazing weekend, so and so is happening. If you order this weekend, we are going to give you this product for free. I know you have tried to buy things, but you didn't buy. If you order this weekend, you are going to get this product for free. That is just a particular weekend sales strategy. You just want to sell, but customers call it promo. All right? Customer call it promo. So you don't go and be telling them it's sales strategy. No, of course, you are running promo for them. But still, the word sales strategy because it is a strategy that you want to use to increase sales within the point in time that you are running that strategy. Okay. So there's two things you need to do on this page after discussing about a little bit of sales strategy. Tomorrow, we are going to talk more on that, plus how you can really sell multiple items to one person. Okay. So, but down here, there's addition you need to make. So click on the form that they are going to fill. And there are two forms here, by the way. If you scroll back up, there's one form. So don't make that mistake. Click on the first form here. Okay, just click anywhere on the form. It's going to bring the form by the side here. Then click on the buttons. All right. Then the actions. Okay. And this action is what happens in between the line after they have successfully paid or submitted the form. Then the email. Now, this is the exact one that is important. The exact one that is important is your email address. Your email address. Because this is where this order will be submitted. Okay. Once they place the order, it's going to be submitted automatically. It's going to be submitted automatically to your email. But guess what? It's not going to come to your inbox. So don't wait for it on your inbox. Wait for it on your spam box. Okay? Wait for it on your spam box because the system sends this email to your spam box automatically when a customer fills this form. Okay? So when a customer come here, they select their name and then they select, quantity. Hold on. And then right here. So if you want to change your price to anything of your choice, feel free, okay? You can sell for 35,000 or you sell less, okay? So remember, in droppers, how much is this thing? So let's go back to droppers and click on LDS. Okay, I think I have it under product in store. So I was showing it to somebody else. All right, so how much is it inside droppers? Okay, so the original price of the product inside droppers is around 20,999. So let's go to LDS products. Okay, LDS product, not product in store. So it's right here. Okay, it's right here. So you can sell for 30,000 naira and above, but the product is 20,000 naira, 999 naira. Okay, 20,999 naira. So you can sell from 30,000 naira and above. That's to make about 10,000 naira and above. Okay, your choice. Your choice. Now, why these two items that you're giving for free is right here. This one is 1,399 and this one is 999 naira. Okay, so these two items that you're giving for free, if you put them together, it's exactly 2,400 or thereabout 2,400. Now, this 2,400 naira plus 20,999 is exactly 23,000. Let's say 23K. Now, you are selling your product barest minimum. Remember, your shipping costs, you are covering the shipping costs for the customer too. If you are giving free shipping, so you can decide to tell your customers it's not free shipping, and then you are charging so amount on shipping, 2,000 naira for shipping. Okay, so if you want to do that here, you are free to. You want to charge them for shipping, you are free to charge them for shipping. Okay, so if you want to say, if you're in Lagos, if you're in Abuja, free shipping. Other states, 2,000 naira shipping. Okay, you are free to do that. You just have to type it here. Okay, on this, click on this and type it at the top of this place, this content, and type it anywhere in between this line so that they will be aware. Or you click on the gibberish, this dot up here, and drag and drop heading and type it freshly. Okay, so I can just say within Lagos and Abuja, free shipping. Outside this area, 2,000 naira, you can say 2,500 naira for shipping. Okay. So, and that is pretty much all. So customers are aware of it, all right? As they are placing, as they are clicking this, start your order. They are seeing, this is the information here. Within Lagos and Abuja is free shipping. Outside these areas is 2,500 naira, okay? So you decide to do that, your choice. If you don't want to charge them for shipping, want to put the shipping cost, everybody anywhere is free shipping, good. You are free to do that too, but just know that the shipping cost will be calculated when this item are being shipped to that customer based on the area, based on the place, because this is local market or Nigerian market. Doesn't mean local, it means just within Nigeria national. Okay, so once you are done touching anything here of your choice, please, it's important you touch something of your choice. Okay, read through, vibe yourself up to understand the product or stuff like that. And then the product equally has a video right here. So when you play the video here, you can start to play the video and understand more about the product. Okay, I recorded it myself, by the way. So just click on this updates right here. When you are done touching anything, click on the update and the product, the page will be updated automatically. So we can view the page too by clicking this small icon of preview. So it might say no, that you cannot view it or anything, especially when you have your custom domain added. That does not matter. You just know that this is the link up here. You can copy the link or just type it on your any other browser to view it yourself. But this is the link you copy and begin to make noise with it for people to come to your website and shop. Now the lead, the thing that gather your lead now is right here, this form, because it's free for them to fill this form. They're not paying anything to fill this form. It's free of charge. So the very first stage of your sales process or of your IBM Internet Business Management is the getting people to the website, and those people that come to the website become lead. So when they come here, everybody cannot buy, all right? For goodness sake, one time people that come to your website, maybe just within 5% to 7% will buy, to 10% will buy. Now, in fact, one time people that come to your website, the highest that will buy, people that are not lead at all, is 2% or even less. The people that are lead, it will go as far as 10% that will convert to customers. And remember, these people, you can always, sell more items to them as much as possible as time goes on. And they didn't buy today. They didn't buy this month. Okay, a certain group, maybe 900 out of 1,000, 100 purchased this month. Then 900 did not purchase. You now gave up on them. No, that is wrong. Okay, because they didn't buy today. Even you might not buy so many products you have seen, okay, that have been advertised to you. You didn't buy them. Okay, you didn't buy them, but you did buy something that month. But you didn't buy from that people that have been advertising to you. It didn't even come to your mind again. You have had radio advert, people talking of something on radio. You have seen billboards. You didn't go ahead and buy anything from them or go ahead and patronize them or whatsoever. You have seen so many placed, items on the road, like shirts, clothes, stuff like that. All those dummy on the street. You have seen so many of them. You just look at the clothes, they are fine. You didn't step in to buy. Those guys have advertised to you, but you didn't buy from them. You didn't buy anything from them. And you see those things every single day. So every day you have minimum of 1,000 adverts shown to your face every single day, but not even one you buy in almost 90% of them. But you do buy something. You do buy things that are important to you. The ones that are important to you, you buy. So it's normal thing. Is the same thing to your customers. The thing is that it's now cheap. It's very cheap to get these people to your environment. Okay, it's manageable in price. Plus, as well as they buy those number, because the 100 people that buy out of 1,000, you have made your money, made your profit, made more profit. Everything they says maybe up to 3, 4, 5 times more profit on top of the amount you spend. Remember, that the 900 that did not buy, some people will be killing themselves because the 900 did not buy. You should not do that. Okay, it's ignorant. You don't need to do that, right? You need to focus on the ones that purchased and then follow the ones that didn't purchase up. Follow up. Okay, all right. So this is the page we just created. I previewed it, and this is pretty simple. When you preview it on mobile mode, all right, it's going to now look organized because it is meant for mobile. Most people that browse the internet use their phone. Okay, so this is not going to look on their phone, and they're going to place order on your website. Any question before we proceed? Question time. Question, sir. Okay, please. We have some hands up.
Yeah, okay. My hand has been up as well, sir.
Okay, BIC Dan. All right, let's hear from you.
Thank you very much, sir. I really want to use the opportunity to appreciate you for your mentorship and your time.
No problem, sir.
Going by this, should I say exposition now? This is a single sales page on this car jump starter. I noticed the one you gave us is a little bit quite different from this one because the sales strategy that this one is carrying, which of course you just said now, is tied to the season, which is a Christmas, like the night driving Google and all that. So for those of us that already had that other page, still on this same car jump starter, are we going to download this one as well? Or is
Okay,
there any kind of modification or change we can do?
yeah, it's your choice, sir. Like if you like this one more, go ahead and import it, right? And
Uh,
change your template. All right. If you go to the dashboard right here, you can delete all the template. You can, delete this template and import the fresh template that is added in Dropper. In fact, it's recommended that you update your sales, talk about Christmas, talk about the season, be punctual, be be interacting, let people know that you are really a human being, because this thing makes them understand, yes, you understand that
yeah.
this is season and this is real human being talking to them. People are
So,
scared. Normal.
I think this one is more catchy. So how do I delete the
No,
former
it's
one?
not because it is more catchy. It is because you are not selling them yet. Those people that you are seeing that are selling, in fact, if I go to my WhatsApp, you can confirm that from my WhatsApp. Let me try. Let me see. I asked some of them to send me messages on based on their orders and stuff like that. Now, uh, that former one that you have, okay, if you have not sold anything on it, I don't know why, maybe, okay, but the people are making a lot of money on it. It's not because of catchy, it's because of the sales strategy between the lines. And that one is specifically on, they already know that the pricing is really low, okay, and plus the fact that it is, vibing them up on the pay on delivery, plus the fact that it's 82,800 mAh at that price that they are buying it. Okay, I think my stuff has disconnected on the WhatsApp here.
Okay, as for the other one, it has the tire pump as well. I noticed this one
No,
was
this one
just
does not.
the
Yes, this one does not have tire pump. Okay, this one
okay,
gives
sir.
that's why this one gives you more opportunity to make even more profit. People, based on those ones that have been selling and with the one that has tire pump, people don't have much interest in the tire pump. They're interested in the charging of
Jump
their
starter.
phones,
Okay.
laptop, Wi-Fi card, and jump starting their car, stuff like that. That's what they are mostly interested in. So, and this one is cheaper, for goodness sake. This one is 20,000, the other one is 26K, 26,500. But this one is a lot cheaper, and it gives you
But
the same leverage.
sir, can I delete that template, or is there a way I can have the two templates, like the two
You
page? Is it possible?
create another page, sir. That's all.
Okay, thank you, sir. Following the step you just laid down now.
All right, no problem.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir. I appreciate it.
No worries, sir. Next person, please. We have another hand up. While I'm trying, I'm going to definitely connect this, connect my device to this to check. Let me see if I can do that right away. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so this is BIC Yunus. The Yunus that you are seeing his name that is showing on that page. Okay, so I told him to send me his other information, some of them. Okay, this is the BIC Yunus right here. So if you scroll through on this page, okay, there are orders upon orders. Like it is always every single day there is always an order to fulfill that he's trying to let me know or stuff like that. So if I scroll up here, this is an order. All right, this is an order. Okay, this order or others, group of orders, these orders. Okay, so like these are customer details. I just want to help him follow up the delivery company to make sure that the items are delivered faster for him, because he's actually dedicated. I really like people that are serious in what they do. Just within the space of 1 month, he has crossed more than 130,000 naira, okay, extra income to himself. And I normally hear, his background with some kind of noise. That means he's always very busy or busy person. Okay, but still, he's very dedicated. He's a mature man, and I mean old man, not even a mature man, an old man. I'm talking about somebody of probably late 60s. Okay, if you came to our physical event, you must see him there. So, but he's really, he understands life. Maybe that's one of the things that young people don't understand. But I do understand equally life myself, and I know that a lot of young people understand just like he is. But this moving from a normal person that just wants a job, to somebody who wants to create job, is not easy. It takes somebody who is actually interested to really do something great for himself, not just to make money from his pocket, but as well to make money to help others. Okay, so with that, you're able to expand your territory beyond what you are doing right now, beyond just your environment, beyond just your family, your stomach, for you to feed. Okay, it's beyond that. So he is doing that. Not just him, by the way. There's so many other persons on the line, including this BIC Patrick. BIC Patrick just disbursed his income or stuff like that. And then there is BIC. Okay, Dan has not. BIC Anslem. Okay, Anslem equally. I just disbursed to Anslem about how much or thereabout. But these are orders from Anslem. These are customer information. Okay, don't look at customer information twice. Okay, and don't make sure you don't pause this video. Okay, so that is really wrong. It's not good to share that on a live class. Trust me, it's not good at all. So, but that is just it. It's what you should know. It's not, you are not limited. It's just knowing the fact that you have to keep your funnel alive, keep your funnel fresh. Keeping it fresh means that the advert is running, and then you are communicating with clients. You are looking at your orders, and then instantly you are following them up. You're asking them questions. What is going on? You just place an order. We are shipping it just today or within next tomorrow. Will it be available to pick up? You just ask them some important questions that will make them want to stay with you and want to pick up the item, because that is very, very important. Please, let me take the next question. We have a BIC Taiwo. Please help me with your question.
Hello, so I have a question.
Yeah, is that BIC Taiwo?
This is Olusola Joshua.
Okay, it seems Taiwo is no more there. All right, let's hear from you, sir. Is your hand up or something?
Yeah, hand is up.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead.
I want to ask the question. When we get emailed about someone just placed the order, so what are the next? What's the next step from there, sir?
That's awesome. That's awesome question. Awesome question. All right. So I was waiting for somebody to ask that, and that's great. So that's what we are going to be treating tomorrow. In summary, maybe I will touch that today. We're already done with today's class. It's more than 6:15. So, but maybe I will still touch that a little bit so that tomorrow we save time. But tomorrow is the main day for you to scale your sales and stuff like that. And the assignment for today, for those that say they didn't hear assignment of yesterday, assignment for today is the same of assignment of yesterday. Okay, and that is simple. Watch the video in Droppers dashboard. Okay, watch the video there on Facebook advertisement so that you get traffic to your website. Okay, how much you spend? 500 naira in 2 ads. That is all. But you have to run the advert according to that video training. Very, very important. Tomorrow, I want to get some important questions from you, just from what you learned from there. And then we treat them right here while we look at scaling our sales along the line after you have been done with your sales. So the way to fulfill your order is pretty simple. It's just to go to Dropaz and click button. Click those about 2 buttons, and then that is all. Okay, it's funny, but that's true. It's as simple as that, but I will explain that. Let me take a question from the next person while I showed the other one about the fulfilling of order. Let's take a question from Francisca, please. Let's hear from you, Ma.
Okay. My question is concerning how you imported this thing from the LDS product.
Okay.
How you imported it to the main page. That's the only issue I have.
Okay, let's do that. Let me show you that, right?
Thank you.
Okay, the screen is shared again. So we're gonna treat these 2 questions at a time. Okay, so right here, right here, when you want to import product, is simple. This is the product right now. Okay, so you must add to import list. It takes just about 1 second. It says added successfully. Now you make sure you can add the 2 of them, these other ones. Okay, add this and add this. All right. Now it's important you add these 2 things because we want to now fulfill an order, or I want to show you how to fulfill an order along the line. So once you add this to import list, now we locate the import list. Is just right here. Click on it. And then once it loads, I have slow network right now. Once it loads, we push it to store. All right. You just make changes and push it to store. But still, once, before you push to store, you can decide to make some mathematical changes so that Dropaz will automatically multiply your pricing to a specific amount you want to sell. But note this, the sales strategy that you just uploaded and downloaded a template and uploaded in your new page, please, it is not any order that comes from that place. It's not automatically into your Dropaz account until you place this order, because this is manual. If you look at this, if you look at the page, thank God I've not closed it. If you look at this page, it's just on its own. It's not your store. This is not your store. The store was completely, of course, completely different. Look at the store. The store was different on the home page. It looks different. Equally has different process of customer making an order. Okay, because when customers come here, they add to cart, add product to cart, view cart, and then on the checkout, they fill the form and then they go ahead and make payment or choose pay on delivery or cash on delivery. So any of those ones they do, they actually came here to do it. All right. They came here to do it, they added to cart and stuff like that. So, but this particular one is just a sales strategy that has its own funnel or page of its own, a landing page of its own. So any person that fills this form is manual. All right. You don't want to stress it. Nigerians are very lazy. I understand that, especially customers. They are very, very lazy, extremely lazy. And you will find out that yourself. But the point is that when they come here and fill this form, you want to now help them to now place the order for them, because this page is what they are used to. It's what they are, this kind of page is what they are used to. When they are scrolling through on Facebook, they are used to this kind of landing pages. All right. So now when they fill this form, then this is your own website and the form has come to you on your email, on your spam box, right? Now you take the customer's name, email address, and phone number and come to your own personal website. All right. Come to your store and locate this product you push to store, right? Inside your store, and place the order for the customer, adding the customer's name, email address, and phone number, and the details, and select code or cash on delivery. All right. So that you don't pay yourself, because this is your store. Dropaz does not know anything about your store until you place that order. So if you want the customers to place the order by themselves, then you want to send them to just a particular that product page on its own. But it's not going to look like what they are going to be convinced on to quickly take action, because Nigerians are different. Okay, they are completely different on, including the way they walk themselves through on the internet is different from, other kind of people, even from Ghana people. It's so different. Okay, so once they place this order right here, you take their details and go to your website and place the order for them. But how do you push the product to store? It's simple. Okay, you come here and then you select specifically the category that this product falls to. But now, if the category is not here, you go back to your store, which is your store environment, of course, this is your store environment, your personal store management environment. So you come here and go under products and you see categories and you add category, and that category will automatically show up inside here. Once you added a category, it will show up here. You just have to refresh so that it will show up, and then you push to shop. This item disappears from here and goes to your store automatically, so that you can place order for your customers when a customer places order to you. So the reason why you must place that order is so that the vendor that is in charge, that owns that product, will see it. In fact, they get SMS now. We just added that feature to get instant SMS on their phone, because they normally delay fulfilling of orders. So they don't know, they don't get the information fast or stuff like that, or they are waiting for somebody to come and tell them that they have to always check their own dashboard to be able to check for those orders, because they have their own separate dashboard and separate functionality, everything separate. So they're not going to see your order, or they don't normally log into their account often, and we wanted to make sure that they do that all the time. So automatically, once you place this order, they will receive an instant SMS that tells them that somebody has placed an order. Then they go to their dashboard and start the fulfilling of the order automatically or instantly. Okay, that means they will now take the product and wrap it up and go and give it to GIG Logistics specifically that they use, and take them to the customer, and the customer make payment on delivery, which GIG collects the item, collect the money for you and stuff like that. So when they come to us, we disburse your own profits to you straight up to your account, while we equally settle the vendor. So the GIG logistic guy that they use, we already have a deal with them, so they only make payment to our company account. We settle two of you so that there will be no issues along the line. So, but the charges, and then you don't get overcharged on shipping. All those, they tell you it's free shipping, but normally those vendors may have added excessive money on the product, and they call excessive money on the shipping costs, all those things. So, but we are in between the line to make sure that no extra charges is, added on shipping or stuff like that. It's exactly what GIG charge, that you are charged on the shipping, which your customer should be charged equally on the shipping of the item to the customer. All right. Now, some people ask question of doorstep delivery. All right. If these items are being delivered to people on their doorstep. Okay. It depends on the person's location. Somebody cannot be in a village somewhere, somehow. Nigerian topography is not like as straight as, okay. Including in Lagos, it's not every place that is urban. Okay. So it's not every place that they take product. It's not every place that GIG deliver doorstep delivery. It's not. In fact, they don't even deliver up to 15 states related to a state, not to talk of delivering to a doorstep. So people live in some places. Nigerian roads are bad. Apart from, if you are moving through Lagos Road or Ibadan Road, some roads are clean. But the truth is that most of these areas where people live, actually, which is popular, which is big, they have very terrible road that even motorcycles and bikes can't even go. Okay, not to talk of actually cars going into the places to deliver the item to customer doorstep. So you need to know the customer's address and actually inform. They will look at the product, the customer address. You tell your customer, obviously, that this item, we will tell you based on the shipping. When the person is going to give you a call to tell you that the product is close to you. You can pick it up on a bus stop if it cannot get to your doorstep, depending on where you are staying. So the person and the driver or the rider or the shipping company, they are going to definitely call the person, and the shipping is going to be delivered to the customer so easily. The way I'm even telling you this thing is as if there is a process or it's too rigorous. It's not. It's as a 30 minutes thing. Okay. very fast anyway. So once you push this item to store, that will be all. So there's some other thing I want to share with you, and that is fulfilling the order. So once the order comes now, once you have placed that order in your own store for the customer because of LDS, by the way, remember, you are not going to do this thing if this customer places the order from your store system itself, from your website store. The customer buy that product from there, it will automatically show inside droppers here. But if your customer buy an item from this landing page, please, from this landing page only, then you need to manually place that order for the customer inside your own store, okay, by locating the product inside your own store and, place the order, putting the customer's information plus address and name and phone number, and place the order to be able to take card or cash on delivery from your own store. Then it will appear inside droppers. Then the vendor will be notified. Then the order will continue. But still, you have to do one more thing along this line. After you have filled that form on your own website to fulfill the order for your customer that have placed an order, you come back here and click orders. Okay, come back here and click orders. This account is specifically for testing and for training and stuff like that. So there is a tested orders here. So you can see right here, when you click on this view order, this order does not have a cash on delivery by the vendor, the one that is here. So it's not this tire, it's not this jump starter kit. So else you will see another button here, another green button here that says code. Okay, code. That means cash on delivery. So when you click on that button, it will now tell you to pay only for shipping, 2,000 naira or 2,500 or thereabout, and then automatically the order will be fulfilled. And then if you can't pay for the shipping, you can equally send us message and let us know. But it all depends on your seriousness anyways. We'll look at your order and then we deliver the order without you paying for that shipping. We still take care of it, but that is just within this time. Only the guys that actually take this serious within this time anyway and run their business. Okay, so you place the order here, automatically the vendor is now notified. And this is where you call it a day on your own. So you can even do this if you have 10 sales per day. Okay, that means if you are making 10,000 naira on a sale, and then you have 10 sales per day. Guess what? That's 100,000 naira to make. And just to fulfill this order, it takes you less than 30 minutes or an hour. You fulfill your orders, your vendors take care of it. Everything, every other thing work on that background. You will never know what is going on until your customer gives you a call and be like, I've received the item, or you call the customer and ask the person if they have received their item. So we disburse your cash to you just within 24 hours that the item is delivered to the customer and the customer made payment. We deliver the item to you just within the cash to you just within 24 hours. That is your own profit. Okay, delivered to you just within 24 hours of the item being, received by the customer. Of course, is cash on delivery. And then clauses, please. Clauses. That means the bad side. All right. Everything I've been saying is a good side. The bad side is that if your customer did not receive that item, you will still be charged on your next other orders on the shipping cost that was, paid for that item to be delivered to that customer. You will still be charged on that shipping cost because it's your fault for the customer not to take it. It's your duty to make your customer at home to take your item. That is why you are a business person. All right. Well, that's what we are doing here. What we are doing here is to make sure you're a real business person and you are taken serious by your customer. All right. So if the customer did not receive the item, the customer canceled the order. All right. That shipping cost, you have to take care of that for the shipping cost. And then if the customer received the item and the item is, has an issue, and that's why the customer canceled the order, you will not pay for the shipping cost. The vendor will pay for that shipping cost. Fair. I hope that is fair, right? Okay, so next question. I think that we are done for that question right now. We have somebody else, some person's hands up. Let me check. We have that's Francisca. I hope your answer is your question is answered.
Yes, so correctly. I have another question because from what you just explained now.
Okay.
Okay, it goes this way. That means you already have a vendor in where we shop from. and sent down easily without we getting to, okay.
That's why the product is there. If they are not there, the product will not be there at first.
Okay. And secondly, in normal dropshipping, we link our landing page to our website, to Facebook, Pixel, and all that. Does this one require that same process?
Yes. When you are running Facebook ads, the reason for the pixels is not because of the process of pixel. No, it's because you want to optimize your advert for income, for a better sales, right? That's what it means, to get you more people that are likely to buy more than just people that will come by and not buy. That's just the reason for pixels. So it's just a button click. In fact, what we did in Droppers stores for you, this particular dashboard, what we did here for you is that you can create business manager, right here under page settings. You see pixels right here. You can create business manager, add account, and the pixel account automatically in just button click right here, without going to all the processes of, going through Facebook to do this or do that, and then Facebook rejecting your account creation or business manager creation, all those stuff. All right. No more. You just come here, couple of clicks right here, you get everything in one dashboard done from here. And the training, how to do that is on Droppers dashboard too. Under the training on Facebook advertising, traffic training, Facebook ads, and then right there you learn how to do that. And that's why I say this is assignment that everybody need to continue today equally. You have to get through this training related to your ads for placing your ads for your business. And if you already know it and you are done with all those things or stuff like that, you don't need to do it again, stuff like that. You just like the question she's asking, probably she knows how to run ads. Okay, if she does know how to run ads, she will not need to walk through this training. She only need to go on to import her template and then put pricing that she likes on the product, and then import the exact product into her store and then send traffic to her site and start making money. Okay, so I believe
also. Sorry, sir. So for those of us, or for me in particular, who have a store already and who is already running ads, it does mean that it won't affect my normal Facebook ads and my website in which I'm running already. Like this one won't affect it if I link the both together.
Is the website the WordPress website?
Yes, it's a WordPress website.
Okay, you can link that to Droppers here to be able to import product into it, and everything will be automatic. All those importing of products, management of everything will be automatically into your store. So you can link it to Droppers right here. And then the page for your pixel and stuff like that, you don't need it because you have already installed pixels on your website. All those things will work with it.
Okay, wow.
So you just go to that particular ad account you are using to run your ad and create another ad. And then now we are running ad for Jumpstarter Kit. And then you have already added, you go to your website now and click add new page, and then upload these templates to that page, and then use the page URL and run advert to that particular offer to make money on that offer. Your pixel is going to work the same way it works.
Wow.
So please don't be offended. Based on what you just said now,
yeah,
I know this single sales page is connected to my store, right?
Yes.
So if, for example, now, normally when we want to run an ad for the first time, we run for traffic, and after then to conversion. Now my normal store is already in the conversion stage. So if I'm running an ad for this single sales page, am I still going to run for traffic or just go straight to conversion?
Okay, it's a good question. The reason why you are running traffic ad before you move to conversion ad, according to the training of Facebook ads that you're going to watch here for other persons, by the way, is because your Facebook ad account itself and Pixel itself needs the data, the primary data, to get those information of your website, to be able to know your website before you move to the stage of conversion. And that should take you at most a week to 2 weeks, let's just say a week, depending on the traffic source and depending on your product. So now it is not because you have a new product now. For that reason, you now go and run traffic ads freshly. No, the pixel is already ripe. The pixel is already ripe. You already are now running a conversion ad. So there's no need to go and be doing, no, you don't need to do that because it's the same website that has a pixel installed and the pixel is ripe enough for the advert.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay,
sir.
so we have no problem. We have Aaron. I don't know if I pronounce that well. That is Lamy. Can we hear from you, sir? Omar? Hello, at Aaron. BIC Aaron. Aaron, are you still there?
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you
Hello?
now. Yes, go ahead with your question,
Yes.
sir.
My question is that I've been asking questions about the pop-up on my dashboard, which will come to me. It says you haven't made payment to subscribe to your selected plans. Click here to do so. And it says get started today. There is always a harder tomorrow except you make money today. Click here
Where
to do
are you
so.
seeing that?
On my dashboard, when I log into my Droppers account.
Okay,
So
that,
to create an LDS store, yes, I clicked on the stores. It won't navigate me to the stores where I will select the LDS
store.
to continue with the ad creation. You understand? I've been trying it. It won't navigate. It always shows me that dashboard and some others, which it says you can make transfers if you refer the bank.
Okay, so
Fidelity Bank and some others.
do you have a active droppers account before now?
Yes, I have an active Droppers account.
Before now, right?
On the 30th, yes, on the 30th October during the grand final.
Okay, so you
Because
got
I've created a store.
6 months access, or
Yes.
okay, so you just have to send your email address. Your account seemed expired. I guess that's why it's asking you to make payment. So I will fix that.
All right.
Yeah.
Can I send it through the Zoom link?
Yes, you can send it here. All right, just send your email address. So I think that will be all for the question. Or is there any question on the chat box? Let me check.
Yes, there's still a question.
Okay, go ahead, Ovo, right?
Yes. Thank you very much. I think this retreat is quite an eye-opener. But I think since I started following up, I think when we got to the stage of logging in our account, logging into our Dropstar account, I didn't actually know how to go about it. Probably I didn't have the login details. So I don't know if you can help me with that.
Okay, your login information, you mean?
Yes.
When did you create the account, sir?
I have not created an account yet.
Okay, you paid for this event.
Yes, I paid. Yes, I paid for this event.
But were you here when I said people should click a link and create an account?
I was, but unfortunately the network went off, so I was offline. So by the time I came back, you had already gone past that stage.
Okay, you can go on and do that. Look for the link, it's still on the chat box.
Okay.
So to everyone that didn't have access to Droppers before now, you are given 1 month free to use Droppers. All right. So especially for those who are part of this event specifically. Okay. So, and once your 1 month expires, you are free to register. I mean, go for 1 year offer. Okay. Like I said, I told you guys yesterday, the product I showed you yesterday, which is this product that we just did about today. That product is 20,999. That is because we actually lobbied, right? Now, if you are buying that product outright to sell, I've actually tried to buy that product from Alibaba in a large quantity, about 1,500 copies. Well, after the calculation, it still boiled down to almost 20,000 naira plus shipping and everything. So people, these vendors have already purchased these items in a lot bulk, and for a long time, quite maybe this year or stuff. I don't know. So I don't ask them some kind of personal questions, but we do have an agreement on a certain number of items that we have to keep, which I know you can't exhaust them within 2 months or even 3 months on the number of items that are available. So if you are selling that item and you're selling 100 pieces in a month, you are supposed to have at least barest minimum of 2 million naira to sell that 100 pieces. And if you are making, 10K per product, and that's exactly maybe 1 million naira that you make, but you have to have capital of 2 million. That is what droppers save you. You don't need to buy those products upfront at all. If you go to Jumia to look for that 82,800 mAh jump starter, you cannot find it for that 20,000 naira on Jumia. You can see 15,800 mAh, 58,800 mAh, and still they are still costlier than the one of here, 20,000 naira in droppers. Okay, so that is one of the things you get saved for. So even if you say you want to, because in the future, the platform here is specifically for digital marketers. Okay, and digital marketers specifically on the aspect of e-commerce and more than e-commerce, including digital products. In 2022, we'll be adding a whole lot of stuff inside droppers and focus your business in the aspect of multiple income at one store, one environment, one platform, and you make a lot of money for yourself without stress. Okay, that is what we do here in droppers, and there's a lot more to say that I can't say right now. So the question here says, okay, for the person that sent email address, the I think lamking@gmail.com, I fixed that. Okay, I think that issue could be general. Maybe that thing just started happening. Since I'm seeing this information saying here, including somebody that say he's on a 1-year plan. So that cannot be possible. Let me just check. I think there is a mix-up. We'll fix it generally, so don't worry yourself. I'll fix it generally. But let me just check right now, right where we are here before we close. All right, let me hear one more question. From sorry, your name is not showing. We are seeing Techno come on 11. So if you can hear me, go ahead and let us know your name, sir or ma. I don't know if you can hear us. Techno come on 11. Okay, I think if you check now, everybody that is having issue, maybe you should just check right now and let me know if it's still there. Or give me 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Okay. You can reload the page now and let me know if it's still there. If it's still there, then it could be specific to your personal account, and then it's something we can. All right, I think. Hold on. Okay, please go ahead and check. Check and let me know right here. Thank you. Okay, we are going to close exactly 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. We take extra time, more than 45 minutes, just exactly 1 hour today again. So the assignment tomorrow, please, tomorrow, the same time, 4 p.m. Tomorrow is Sunday, so by 4 p.m., everybody is on relaxed time. So except we want to try it on Monday, want to do it on Monday, okay? But I believe that tomorrow is better. Nobody will say I'm on the road, stuff like that. So let's conclude tomorrow being Sunday to make it 3 days. Now, the assignment is still the same, okay? The assignment is still the same. Go through the Facebook ads training. Your job in the business, in online business, is to make money. Your job is to sell to make money. And to sell is simple, your funnel, the IBM funnel, the Internet Business Management funnel is all you need to know. Now, once you know that, you practice. Patience is important in business. Patience is important. Knowing what you are doing is more important than patience, all right? Because if you know what you are doing, you will not be excessively patient or impatient. Okay, if you know that you are supposed to have a certain number of persons to have placed order, but they are not placing on any order, and then what is going on? You have run the hour for 2 to 3 days and nobody's placing order. Good. There's something to do. There's something to fix. All right. You just let me know. Let me know. We can discuss about that along the line. We are always here to support you, especially if you are on 1 year offer in droppers. Okay. If you're 1 year offer in droppers, we can do anything for you. But the point is that, okay, we believe that you are here for the long term. That's why it's 1 year. We believe that you are here for the long term. You are here to build a brand, a business, a long-term business for yourself. So 1 year is enough to measure your business. If you have made 1 million, 5 million, 10 million, 1 year is enough to measure your business. Now, if in any way you have any issue along the line while you're setting up your ads or whatsoever, or after setting up an ad, an issue came up, you let us know. You always ask questions. They will send you to the technical team related to ads, and then they give you solution related to what is going on. Okay. Now, we do not, it is good I tell you guys related to our customer service, all right? We do not train you on live chat. Okay. You are asking questions. You want to know how does this thing work when you're already inside the business. All right. You're asking again, how does Facebook work? So you want to be trained on live chat, how Facebook work. Okay, it doesn't work that way. You just ask your question straight up related to an issue you're having. Maybe that you place an advert, the advert is disapproved by Facebook, and then to fix that is pretty simple. It's just to really look at what Facebook said is wrong. Then you don't do what they said is wrong, and sometimes you cannot completely be right on what you said that Facebook did wrong, or Facebook said that you did wrong. I mean, you cannot be completely right, because Facebook algorithm is confusing. It's confusing in sometimes, or most cases. They don't even know exactly what they have written on the code or the instructions, or the thing has evolved to be better than their code written, because this is artificial intelligence talking. So the thing has evolved and now have rules that they don't know or written. So you see your advert being disapproved, there is a way to it. So we just, okay, look at what Facebook, look at the rules and what you have done wrong, and you fix it from there. And then let me look at the questions here on the chat box. All right, please refresh the account again. Refresh your account. Let me know right now. Okay, if your account is still showing that, just send your email address, okay? Every other person, everybody, I've given you access, sir. I mean, BICAZ. I did give you access then. I gave you access then when you sent it before. Okay, for Uzo Chukwu, BIC Uzo Chukwu, Uzo KK. Okay, check now. You should be able to address your or see your account. Okay, let's fix everything here before we go. All right, let it be the last thing. I don't want you to send my people message and then maybe they take a little bit of time to attend to you. So, but just give me the email address right here. If you have refreshed the page, the last time I say refresh, you have refreshed it and it didn't still show up, please just let me know right now on the email. Just your email address is okay. For Uzo, I just fixed that, please just check. Yes, don't worry, the event is recorded, but you need to know that we cannot, you can see this is like 2 hours plus event like today. Okay, that's a lot of gigabyte. We need to edit them and reduce them to a size you can access, right? So we can't give you the recorded version right away. It's after the event, in fact, maybe Wednesday next week that it will be ready in total. Okay, so let me check for root. Okay, for root, you can check now. It's what should be working. Okay. And these are yearly plans. Sorry, is it yearly plans? Okay, for OVO, BIC OVO, sir, you can just reload your page right now. I think you just created the account. You can reload the page to check. All right, in absence of any other email address, let me check and be sure. Yes, in absence of any other email address, I want to really thank you for being part of today's event. And I want to congratulate you for being part of BIC. And yes, you mustn't have a billion in your account before you call yourself a BIC. It is a matter of time. And for real, it's not the billion you need. You just need a certain amount of money. Maybe you need to buy your community a new pipe-borne water. You want to give them a new irrigation system. You never can tell. Okay, maybe you want to go places and do some stuff. You never can tell. But I will tell you what I can tell, or what that is real is the fact that you need money. You need real money for it. You need real money for everything possible. Anything that you want to do anywhere in the world, you need real. Right? So I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, please. 4 p.m. the same time. Somebody just sent email address again, but I said we are done with your own, sir. Abima, that is Eze. Kindly check to be sure your account was activated. If it didn't activate, send email WhatsApp message to the WhatsApp line you have, definitely. All right, everybody do have a lovely night rest, and I'll see you guys tomorrow 4 p.m. Thank you very much.